Many of us do some extra cleaning around the house when spring arrives, so why not do the same in your dating life? Our Keep It at Real guru, Vasavi Kumar, she's back to help you clean house in matters of the heart. Welcome back, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you say give the nice guy a chance. Give the nice guy a chance. Why is that?
So I think we have, and it could be the nice girl also, but I think we think that if they're nice and they don't have a backbone and they're not strong and they must be somewhat of a wuss, that's not true. That phrase, nice guys finish last, is not true at all. So we think that, you know, if he's nice and, oh, he's not going to be masculine, or if she's a nice girl, then maybe she's kind of a little bit soft. But I would say give the nice guy a chance, because ultimately we want to be with somebody who's nice.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
I see so many people who are like, oh, well, he must have to be a jerk and he must have to be really mean, and then it's going to be really fun and challenging. No, that's going to be a lifetime. And
it's weird because a lot of the gal pals that I have, they just naturally gravitate towards the bad boys.
We have this inclination to want to fix people. We feel really good when we're like, well, he has all these issues. I want to spend my time fixing this person. So we think it has to be hard, and we think the person has to be like messed up or something. But the fact of the matter is, nice is good. Kind is good.
Kind is good.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what about kind of getting out of your wheelhouse and going against your quote-unquote type? If everybody has a type, should you gravitate away from that, or should you stick with your type? What are your thoughts on your type?
I think the type is just something that we've conditioned ourselves to believe that, oh, I need to marry somebody who's this, who's this, who's this. When you do that, you box yourself off and you don't allow yourself to be open to all the other people that are out there. I do think that there are some non-negotiables. For me, when I married my husband Ashish, I did want us to both be vegetarians. We were both, that really mattered to me, like that we both were vegetarians. But there are some things that you're like, can you let this go? I think it's a really good idea to kind of make a list of what are the things that are absolutely non-negotiable, that, you know, this, and this, kind, funny, humorous, whatever. And then the second list, what are things that you can kind of be flexible with? Because otherwise you're going to just close yourself off, and you might be talking to the right guy, but you'll be like, oh, sorry, you're not my type.
And what did we do a few weeks ago? You and I made my non-negotiable list, and it was awesome. So I'm holding to it right now. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so you say avoid negative talk. Avoid negative talk. Well, that's kind of a no-brainer, yes?
Well, think about it. When you think about it, you speak about it. When you speak about it, you actually start to be it. So if you tell your friends dating is so hard, there are no guys for me, it's just so difficult, that's the belief that you're going to walk around with. I actually just recently spoke to someone. They said, I don't have time to date. Well, if you're going to keep telling yourself you don't have time to date, you're going to start to believe that, and then you'll never have time to date. So first of all, stop telling people that it's so hard, and start thinking of a more empowering belief. So instead of there are no good guys or girls out there, start to tell yourself there's somebody out there for me. I have to be open. It's so much more of a positive thought. It makes you feel better, and instead of, you don't want to attract that negativity in your life. So stop speaking it.
From your mouth to God's ears, exactly what you said. Okay, so a lot of my friends say, dating is hard, dating is hard. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, and here's why I think we make it hard. We say, I want to marry someone or I want to date somebody who's funny, who's adventurous, who's fun to be around, who likes to travel. Whatever you want to seek in another person, you need to start being that. So if you want somebody who's kind and patient and lovable, are you those things? Because you're going to attract however you show up in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we make it hard for ourselves because, A, we tell ourselves that. Number two, we close ourselves off to people that could potentially be our life partner or someone that we want to spend our life with. And the last thing is, we have to be the kind of person. Like, ask yourself, would I date myself? You know what I mean? Am I the kind of person that I'd want to go out with? You have to be that person so you can attract that person into your life.
I took your advice, and it has worked out well over the last few weeks, so thanks for that.
Thank you.
You bet. Oh, you won. All right, let's